Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase viewers were not impressed with the team performance during Tuesday's episode, August 12. Viewers of The Chase were left shouting at their telly during the final chase after one contestant had a disastrous round. On Tuesday's episode, August 12, Bradley Walsh welcomed 4 new contestants to the popular ITV quiz show. He introduced Ian, Casey, Nicola, and Wayne to the audience at home before they put their trivia knowledge to the test. This week, the foursome faced off against Mark the Beast Labette, who was certainly on top form. First to step up was Ian, who impressed viewers with his remarkable skills, racking up a solid 8,000 pounds in the cash builder round. However, he crumbled during the head-to-head and was swiftly sent packing after just 4 questions. Next was Casey, who also wowed the former Coronation Street star with his general knowledge, bagging 5,000 pounds in the cash builder round. Sadly, Casey followed in her teammates' footsteps and was sent home without a penny after failing to make it through to the final chase against the professional quizzer, reports The Express. Hoping to change the tide, Nicola stepped up to the plate, but struggled noticeably in the cash builder round, only managing to scrape together 2,000 pounds. But against all odds, Nicola managed to outwit the chaser and secure her spot in the final chase. Lastly, Wayne took on the challenge and earned a respectable 4,000 pounds in the cash builder round. But like many of his teammates, he was caught by the chaser, leaving Nicola to face him alone in the final round. Before entering the final round, the Beast told her to focus on answering the question that Bradley gives you. But when the crucial moment arrived, she crumbled under pressure. Nicola managed to correctly answer just 4 questions in the final round, missing obvious questions such as, what 16th century armada was nicknamed the Espanol Armada? Following a disappointing performance, she laughed, "I think it's fair to say I might get caught." And the contestant wasn't mistaken, with the Beast catching her within a mere 20 seconds. It wasn't long before viewers flocked to X, formerly known as Twitter, to express their frustration online, with one user posting, "That was the worst team I've ever seen." As another agreed, "I actually feel dumber from watching that episode," facepalm emoji. A third echoed, "Never ever have I seen such a failure, 2K in the pot, only 5 questions to be answered, done in 20 seconds, shocking." As another agreed, "Shocking final chase." Meanwhile, others were quick to offer sympathy to the player, with one user writing, "It's easy to criticize when you're sat at home, it won't be so easy when you're on the show." Another agreed, "It's a brave thing to do on your own, Nicola. Best wishes." It was supposed to be a battle of the brains, but in just under a minute, it became a disaster people are calling the worst team ever. The Chase, ITV's iconic quiz show, is no stranger to dramatic endings, but what happened on this night left fans in disbelief and the contestants in stunned silence. Picture it, lights blazing, the tense music pulsing, the countdown clock looming like an executioner's drumbeat. 4 hopeful players had survived the earlier rounds, clawing their way into the final chase. But what happened next would send shockwaves through the fanbase and ignite one of the fiercest social media debates in the show's history. From the very start, the team looked nervous. They'd taken a few risky steps earlier in the game, passing on questions that could have been easy points, hesitating when they needed speed. It wasn't a catastrophe, yet. But for viewers at home, especially the diehard fans, the signs were already there. You know that feeling when you're watching a baseball game and the outfielder drops a ball so easy you could have caught it yourself? That's what this was like. Except here, the stakes weren't just pride. They were tens of thousands of pounds. As the final chase began, the team had 60 seconds. All they had to do was answer as many questions as possible to set a target for the chaser, in this case, the razor-sharp Anne Hegarty, the governess herself. But almost instantly, it all went wrong. The first question landed, and the team froze. The second came, and they stumbled. By the third, a wrong answer tumbled out with the sort of hesitation you only see when nerves have taken over. Fans later counted. They got just 3 correct answers before the clock ran out. 3. For a seasoned viewer, that's the quiz equivalent of striking out 3 times in a row with the bases loaded. Social media lit up. One fan wrote, "I've been watching this show for 15 years, and I've never seen a final this short." Another, more bluntly, called it the worst team in Chase history. Ann Hegarty didn't even break a sweat. She caught them with a calm, clinical precision that looked almost effortless. And in less than half the final chase time, it was over. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some fans defended the team, pointing out that the pressure of the set, the lights, the cameras, the national audience can melt even the sharpest minds. Others argued that the earlier rounds showed a lack of teamwork, which doomed them from the start. But the real question is this: was this simply bad luck or a cautionary tale? Because in quiz shows, as in life, hesitation can cost you everything. Confidence, preparation, and trust in your teammates aren't just nice-to-haves, they're the foundation of success. And maybe, just maybe, that's why fans are still talking about this night. It wasn't just a loss, it was a reminder that when the clock is ticking and the pressure's on, every second counts, and history remembers the moments when it all fell apart.